Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me.
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go? And stepping in for the Yankees, BOS.
The shortstop, BOS.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And we are underway. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Started to swing, held up.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That's through there for a strike. The pitch. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster. Around first, digging for two. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bichette at second with nobody out. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Duran makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Here is Aaron Judge.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike one. Soto, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. The pitch. Outside. 1-1.
1-1.
One run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's Alex Bregman. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And that one cutting but missing down low. Just missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. High fly ball out to left field. Has a beat on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now at Fenway. Still stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, Duran.
Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida, with just one hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. That's in there. That's strike one. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out.
One ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. And that's downstairs and outside. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Out to short, and it gets by him.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Rafael Devers up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. No outs. Runners at first and third. At the belt and fires. Got him! And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. The 0-1. Inside, just missed. To the right side. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And now Gleyber Torres. Blackburn back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Here's Pete Alonso. 4 for 14 in the series coming in. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Casas, and that takes care of Alonso. Here's Alex Verdugo. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. In the air out to center. Duran under it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. And the pitch. And that one pulled foul.
Well, Boo, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
There's the strike. Got him swinging. Here's Jason Hayward. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Clips the corner. 0-1. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-2 now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And next for the Red Sox, Cedane Rafaela. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Well, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And he deals. Way upstairs, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one in there across the letters. Lifted in the air, right field. Gets under it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Luis Ariz stands in. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Ariz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
The catcher,
The pitch. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. That misses off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And here it comes. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Trevor Story. 3 hits and a loss last night. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The Yanks leading by a run here in the last half of the third. And a pitch. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. And 1-2. And that's outside. The Red Sox down by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. Got it by him for the K. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's Juan Soto. The pitch. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Now he breaks his bat. Devers on to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Alex Bregman. Fly to left his first time. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Bregman in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one ripped. Yoshida calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering upstairs. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just misses. And it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And a pitch. And a strike to Devers. And now 2-2.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's now struck out 8 in a row. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 so far. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Got him! And that's 9 in a row. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. And now Pete Alonso. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Ground ball, Casas. He takes it on his own, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Burns back to work. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hayward in the box now. Takes strike 1. The Red Sox trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Cedane Rafaela getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
At the belt and fires. In the dirt. Full count, 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. All set for the top of the 6th. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the right-hander back to work. Outside low. Ball 1. There's a strike. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. In now is the Yankees DH, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. And there's the strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Bounce to 3rd. Devers throws on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And he pumps it a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the Yanks go quietly. Bottom of the 6th. Still stepping in for Boston. Trevor Story. And the pitch.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering way off the plate. The pitch. That one the other way. And there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
And the batter now, Jarren Duran. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Not even close there. And 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the go. This to third. Whips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Rafael Devers. Goes over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the inside edge.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flopping out.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. To the plate, and he's out. Long throw is there. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And he deals. On the ground to Devers. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Foul ball there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's inside. 1-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Torres in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Bregman runs. There's a swing and a drive. Dives and makes the catch.
Now batting the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one smacked out to left center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Cooper Criswell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Alex Verdugo will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores on the play. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And takes low for ball 1.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And here it comes. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Now Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's in there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So now here's the DH, Jason Hayward.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And he chases that one below the zone.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. Over to Torres. And that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Bo Bichette. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. That one's in there. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Look out! And it hit him.
No, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Judge, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Story for 1. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Soto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground to short, base hit, and a run comes in.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bregman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Yankees up by 3 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Foul ball. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Two outs. Line to left. Fair ball. Throws to second. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 1-1. Pulls that one foul. Kicks and fires. That one just misses the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Rip to right, base hit. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
This one in the air. Alonso under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Fouled off to the right. And it's second. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That one pulled foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is downstairs. Wong at second with 2 down. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom. First and second, 2 down. Rafael Devers up to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Tying run at the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And now the lefty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And another ball. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Josh Winkowski.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And a pitch. And Gleyber takes outside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Pete Alonso stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ian Hamilton.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The pitch. That misses, and that is ball 1. Out towards right center field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter,
Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox.
Grissom.
And a strike on the outside edge. Hamilton, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
This to third, Bregman. Now only 1 out remaining.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Hayward stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the right fielder, Zidane Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And the 0-1. Rafaela started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they're
safe at second. Runner at second, 2 down. That's the ball game.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Low key, I be so glad we're low key. Dozing that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest. I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would